Yo, yes, my people. Yes, and now differently, yeah. True, it's coming to the end of the year and that. I'm just gonna do it a lot different today. You get me? So, for anyone that's been following, yeah, it's been like a year that man started this thing and it started like telling my story on social media. Due to like the stresses of life, man fell off and this and that, and through like negative energy and negativity. Like man just thought, you know what, forget this, man. I can't even be asked anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? Like hearing people talk down on what man was doing and this and that, and I kind of let that affect my my mental state. You get me? It's just like when I'm hearing people say this and that, like, oh, what's my man doing? What's this? What's that? I don't see the point in this. I don't see the point in that, and rare, and whatever else. And even till this day, it still happens. You get me, G? But like I said, and like I keep saying, yeah, it's like man, just have to practice. It's positive thinking. You understand what I'm saying? Like I remember when I used to watch these videos and that, like the power of positive thinking and the law of attraction and all these kind of things, and I used to think, nah, man, that's some bullshit. You get me, G? That's just some bullshit. Like that might have worked for you in it, but it don't work for us. You get me, G? Like when you see people telling their story and they're like, the power of positive thinking and the law of attraction and this and that and rare. I remember sitting there watching these endless things and I'm thinking, nah, man, this shit don't work. But naturally, yeah, like me sitting there watching it saying, right, this shit don't work, that's me bringing negative energy. You understand what I'm saying? That's me. I'm not thinking positive, so it's pointless me watching it. If while I'm watching it, all I'm thinking is this shits don't work. This ain't gonna work. It don't work for me. It don't work for real people, innit? Do you understand what I'm saying? But I just want to say, like anyone that's been following man's journey, don't know like the struggles that man's been through, and people probably go through themselves. You understand what I'm saying? It's people watching this that probably go through the struggle and been going through the struggle. So now, like I said, I dropped my first video. It was around these times last year. The first video I dropped. You get me, just before Christmas, either just before Christmas or just after Christmas. Yeah, remember it was 6 weeks of me getting out. So I think it might have just been after Christmas. You get me? So and now things are starting to open up. You understand what I'm saying? Doors are starting to open. So like I said, when I first come out, I was trying to be open and honest with employers and saying this and saying that. And all that kept happening was the same thing. Doors just closing in man's face. No one wanted to give man that second chance. You understand what I'm saying? It's like with everything that's gone on. Even like trying to get this personal training thing moving. Fucking setting up. I remember my web page, my True Blue Lifestyle web page. That ended up just being pointless. That popped down. Everything just felt like every single thing I was trying to do just kept popping down. It weren't working out. But then it's like without like people around me, people in my corner, so my partner, other people just pushing man, saying, listen, you can't give up. You can't give up. And at times it was rough and I wanted to give up. You get me, G, but I just kept pushing. Done few little warehouse jobs, just to make ends meet and this and that. But it's like, when you're in a situation, you think, right, this ain't for me, this ain't my calling. This ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, again, shout out to Lippy and Tricky. I was watching there for the Culture podcast, yeah. And it was that one where they were talking when Tricky was saying about he's been in this situation. And he just said, yo, pull over, man. Let me out the whip. Just jumped out the whip. And by me watching that, I just triggered a thought process and it reminded me of a time. So I just jumped out of bed and said, you know what, fuck this, man. Boom. Done that video, the Are You Really On It? You get me? And then from that, it's like everything started to take off again. And again, shout out to Made You Think. My man, he was someone that heard man's story from the get-go. And he said it to me from jump. He said to me, listen, I've got a plan, but it's all about timing. It's all about timing. So even at points where I had given up, there was still people out there what like believed in man. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out Made You Think, shout out Tricky, shout out everybody that's been supporting, man. You understand what I'm saying? And keep him on the path, push him, man, to keep doing this thing. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, just shout them out, man. Shout out everyone that's helped, man. And yeah, so now, if you think about it, the transition from this time last year to where man is today, you understand what I'm saying to you? So it's like you just have to keep pushing and keep thinking positive. You understand what I'm saying? Cause the road gets rough. The road gets rough, you know. And if you allow it to get the better of you, then that's it. It's pointless. It's pointless. You understand what I'm saying? You can't allow the situation to get the better of you. You have to keep pushing, keep fighting. Even when you get to a point, carry on pushing. Don't just stop at that. Don't just stop at that. Keep pushing. If you've got a goal in your head, keep pushing until you reach your goal. Then when you reach your goal, think about where you can expand. You understand what I'm saying? Think about ways you can expand and elevate higher. You understand what I'm saying? So again, it's like I said, I was doing these warehouse jobs and I was depressed, I was pissed off, I was thinking, this is some bullshit, this, you know. Some bullshit, man's in here sweating my back out 8 hours a day. Gee, this is some jolting, coming home stinking of ready meals and all them type of things, just getting buddied up by management and all them kind of things, just living, taking the piss out of me. But again, it's like, even with that, as time went on, and just out of sheer luck, someone's reached out to me and sent me a link for the St. Giles's Trust job, and I've applied for that. Saying to yo, the thing just everything's just started happening, one after the other. Like I said, I was homeless. Then I got the gaff, got myself a gaff. As soon as I got the gaff, couple of weeks later, I got the job. Now I got the job and it's like doors are opening. I'm doing podcasts. I done one podcast last week, done another podcast today, and it's like things are just doors are just opening. So this is what I'm saying. So it's like everything I was asking for, everything I wanted. You understand what I'm saying? It's like the whole law of attraction thing. So when I'm sat there, I'm saying to myself, like, what's going on, man? Like, why is nothing working out for me? It's like I had to sit there and think to myself, like, yo, you need to fix up. I'm chatting to my girl and saying, like, yo, man, what's going on? You get me? Like, why is nothing working out? But the reason why it weren't working out, because that weren't my calling. This is obviously my calling. Because since I've been doing this, now countless doors are opening for man. So it's all about finding your calling and then making it happen. Make these dreams a reality. They say a vision without a plan is just a dream. You understand what I'm saying? So if you've got a vision, put these things into plan. Put these plans into motion. Keep pushing. Don't give up. When shit gets rough, don't give up. Keep pushing. You understand what I'm saying? Man's living proof. I'm living proof to the situation. So come on, man. Like, use this to help motivate you. Don't just hear what man's saying, and man could be talking for like 12 minutes and then it's like you got people out there waiting for man to slip up, say the wrong thing. Oh yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? Jumping on man's back. Like, move, man. Move, innit, G. Move. If this is all you're on, move. You understand what I'm saying? I got love for everybody. I got love for everybody. And if my story can help motivate anyone else, this is why I do it. Man ain't doing it clout chasing. Man ain't doing it to say I was the baddest man going. Like I say, and I have been saying, and I will continue to say, there's plenty of people with a story similar to mine, if not worse. You understand what I'm saying, G? So this is kind of why man's doing this. And when doors start opening, man's willing to bring people through that door with man. You understand what I'm saying? So as much as I keep going and going and going with links and connections that man's creating, now man's bridging the way for everyone else with people with similar stories to mine. So it ain't about gassing, it ain't about capping, it ain't about none of that. Man's bridging that gap from them to us. You understand what I'm saying? Without this social media and all these kind of things, people wouldn't even hear my story. And anyone that's from the ends and even out of the ends, anyone from the roads, know there's plenty of people with these stories. So when people are coming to me saying, "Rah, your story touched, man. Your story touched me, your story touched me." There's plenty other people from both sides of the field. I ain't no fucking hater. Plenty of people from both sides of the field, whether it's both sides of M16, whether it's Stretford, Longsight, fucking everywhere, Wally Range, Charlton, everywhere. There's plenty of man with a story like mine. So if my story's touching people, so's yours. You understand what I'm saying? So this is kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Every time I'm doing these podcasts and doing all these things, I'm getting numbers, I'm getting links, I'm getting connects. Man's trying to bridge the gap from them to us so we can all be as one. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the motive. And it can only get better. So 2021, we're coming for everything. Manchester, stand up. You understand what I'm saying, G? So listen, we're coming. Remember I said that. So peace and love to everybody. Yeah, shout out everyone that's helped me and supported me along the way. Shout out everybody that's got a platform and helped me tell my story through their platform. So yeah, Made You Think, Tricky, fucking Sean Atwood, everyone, DMC podcast. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody, and even the people I'm gonna work with in the future, I'm shouting you out now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I know the road's not over. It's not over, G. Love.